Yo, Elliot! So this is an answer to a broad array of questions that all point to one particular issue that a lot of you guys are having. And that is, what is the best program to use? What workout plan should I use? Should I go 5x5? Should I do 5-3-1? Should I do Jason Ferrugia? Should I do Elliot Hulse? Should I do Vince Del Monte? Should I do Mike Chang? You know what? I understand your confusion, and I almost empathize with you a little bit because there's so much information out there. There's so many different fucking programs out there, and everyone in a noisy marketplace is constantly trying to get your attention, right? That's what we do. And I put myself out there because I am in the marketplace. I do this for attention. Hey, look at me. And so does every other person that writes even a blog post or comments in a forum about their particular thing. And then here you are, 14 years old, or even 24 years old, 34 years old, and you want to gain some muscle, you want to gain some strength, and you've got all these options, and you don't know what the fuck to do because each one of them are telling you that theirs is the best, and his sucks, mine is better than his, so on and so forth. So how do you choose? Okay, so the very first thing is I want to rant a little bit on the fact that although we live in the greatest time, right? I don't know that for a fact because I didn't live before, but we live in a pretty goddamn awesome time where we've got information, worldwide information at our fingertips. I mean, we are sharing ideas and information at a rate that it's never been recorded. This is ridiculous. I mean, there was a time when people couldn't even read, and books were like, you know, a certain class of individuals would keep books out of the reach of other people, and you couldn't read it, and or they would just keep you ignorant of the fact that you had the capacity to do this magical thing called reading and studying and understanding and learning, where today we just type on a key and information is spread all across the world. So it creates a situation where there's proliferation of ideas, proliferation of information. But it also ungrounds us to such a degree that we never embody any one particular idea. And the only way that you understand anything, the only way that you gain wisdom is through experience. And you have to actually take one of these pieces of the abstract world that we live in, bring them down to earth and embody them. And that requires that you abide by certain laws of nature. One of them is that it takes time, energy, effort, patience, persistence, consistency, agility, and a myriad of other virtues or character traits that we're starting to lose as a race of human beings because we're living in the clouds, because everything is so abstract. The right program, Dan John once said that the right program is a program, the best program is a program that you're not doing. And it's simply because we all have fucking ADD. I have my thing, but look around, you're looking around at all these other things and all these other people and all this other noise. This is my invitation to you. If you're struggling with what the best program for you to do is, close your eyes, right? Just put your hand over your head and point to one. And whichever one you picked, that's it. Now, cool, you have that. That's it. It's just the way it is. That's the one you choose. Don't think about it. Don't rationalize. Don't look at what other people have. Don't look at what your friend says. Pick it, grab it, use it. Doesn't matter whose it is. Here's where the magic happens, dudes. You're gonna stick to that program for no less than a year. Ha! Fucking crazy, right? A year. Elliot Hulse, you're crazy. Something's gonna change in a year. Technology, science, it's improving. What if it's wrong in a year? Look, dude, there are principles that just don't fucking change. Progressive overload is probably the most important one when it comes to developing strength and muscle. And every fucking program has some form of progressive overload. Basically, work out and keep working out and getting better at your workouts. Become really efficient. And that's another way that I could describe it. Progressive overload could be viewed as just get really good at that one goddamn program. Invest all of your time and energy in it and don't look anywhere else. And it's not to say that other programs are wrong, and you shouldn't be so dogmatic about your approach that you say, this is what's working for me, this must be right, and all those other guys are wrong. It's just that this is your one. And this is the one that you're gonna do, and you're gonna keep doing, and if it's not working, guess what? You're gonna figure out how you can do this one better. If the program's not working for you, don't go look for another program. Figure out, how can I stick with this program by getting better at it? A lot of the times, it's not the program, guys. It's not the program that doesn't work. Most programs are going to work, okay? It's you. You're not working. Maybe you're not training with enough intensity. In other words, you have ADD while you're working out. You're thinking about your girlfriend, you're listening to music, you're doing all this other shit instead of focusing on the fucking program. You're missing some of the ground or root traits that need to be established in order to execute that program properly. And if you've been watching my channel long enough, you know that's posture, joint integrity, balance, muscular balance. These are all things that are who you are as opposed to what you're doing. The problem usually is you. It's not the program. How can I fix me? How can I make myself better so that I can execute this program from a more powerful place? Choose that program and give it one whole year. Then you will become the type of person that knows how to achieve, because all achievement is a long-term process. Stop hopping around. Stop looking for the new great thing. Just because somebody positions something in a very marketing hypey way doesn't mean that theirs isn't right, and the guy's over here who's really underground looking and you found it on a forum, his is right. Right? And just because this guy's is found on an underground forum somewhere that a lot of guys are talking about, and this one is marketed really well, doesn't mean that this one's right and that one's wrong. Whatever you're attracted to, go towards it and then commit to it for a year. I'm done. Yo, Elliot,